Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. And we already, by all means, in the month of September. Actually, it's the 12th of September. And of course, the week before, we did talk about September month being one of the most bearish month here. But maybe we are seeing a little bit of rally, which is today's topic. New market rally, new opportunities. Are you able to see those opportunities or still remain to be as bearish as it is? Now, we as trader need to be very nimble. As the market right now, of course, we all know the Dow Jones last Friday has recovered, right? As I said in this morning podcast, so make sure you check me out on the morning Telegram podcast, so you can also subscribe to our Telegram for my every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning podcast to update you on what's happening in here. Now, also on the 13th of September, we'll be seeing the release of the US CPI figure, which everyone has been looking at it, whether a lower inflation figure will rally the US market, which in turn should give some sort of relief to our market, able to break up the 1500. Now, that's also on, many of you may have known, I did talk about the pending GE15, which we did talk about. The date was November 12th. So that news hasn't been released yet. So we are seeing this market hanging on. And of course, when we see likelihood of this news becoming more realized by the day, then we'll see the market likely to rally. Now, let's take a look at what we have for you in this morning on our Smart Robie. Now, if you notice our Smart Robie right now, we are having the live chart in here. So let's take a look at the live chart. And how do we know that? We'll just check out the dates that we have. So this is where we are this morning. And just go on hitting on this one here, and you could see, we have an uptrust as of 10:15. Switching to a wider chart in here, you could see this market has an uptrust. That's 10:15 on the top there in here. So we'll see how the market ends. It's still early in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning in here. And what are the big decliner? KSSM, Chintek, KLK. Then we have some of the top volume in here. Of course, is a CSH, Tango, and MFlex and Dolphin. These are really big volume. You can see 94 million, but really usually are very small penny stocks in here. And what we have to you this morning, our sharing would be on the new market rally, which we believe it's happening soon after the market did hold its level. So in the next couple of slides, I will talk about in here. But if you can see from the chart wise, which I will explain in here, and just on top of me on the chart wise, you could see the support has been formed at least at the 1470 level, and foreign funds are coming into, if you don't know that. And let me just update with you. And of course, for those who have a good run, think to sell on the red pentagon after a good run and selling it at the profit target or perhaps at the old resistance high here. And if you're a beginner, use the FA stock list. At least you get some sort of a dividend support and coverage in here. And of course, in the month of September, market continue to go through a lot of this rally. Stick to the, especially a beginner, stick to the FA collection in here for those who are rated well. Of course, our Smart Robie in here is powered by our Pentagon guided system and a follower of the Smart Money, which is invented by Tom Williams, creator of VSA in here. Now, let's take a look at some of the stocks that we previously have in our Pentagon Guider Real Money Portfolio Tracking. Of course, that's a QR code. You can be tracking it. We are still beating up by the KLSE, but again, still in the slight negative territory in here. We are trying to come back in here and show you a bit more on the later episode. Now, let's take a look at our market this morning in our green pentagon. Just switching the wider chart here, you could see the KLCI holding above the 147 level, which is this level in here, and the resistance seems to be here. Now, as I said before, we have a nice test in here. Market could not go lower. Also touch this, what we call our 40-day moving average. This is a 20-day moving average, and of course, breaking the 20-day moving average will denote this market to go higher. So again, it's going to be testing pending on the regional market that we are seeing this morning in here. Of course, first to test above the 1500, right? Now remember, the market is supporting at 1490 in here, but if we do break above the 1500, it will be aligned with the US market in here. Right now you can see the 20 is above the 40-day moving average, so the railway track is still in a nice uptrend. So this still in a blue trend zone. As I said before, despite the market want to drop, the Pentagon Guider was a good guide to not allow you to give up your trade too early, as such that we spoke of now. Now, of course, where is the market stages right now? If you look from here, we are still pretty much else in the stage 1, but of course the market will break lower in here, then you'll go on to a stage 4. This stage 1 in here is typically a reminiscent of a reaccumulation. Of course, that will likely to continue to a stage 2 should the market break above the 1500 and going higher in here. Then this will be a third time breakout lucky. Breakout lucky if you do get one in here. But you can see also here we have cluster of closes, okay, which means these are sign of strength, and usually, right, it all pointing to the upside again on the backdrop of GE15. But again, if we do get a higher CPI figure on the coming probably Tuesday or Wednesday morning, then we will see the KLSE reacting, probably gap up, and that, but I think it still have the support at 1470. This is due to the GE15 that we've seen so far in here, right? So as I said before, for the month of September, the market will usually show this sign of weakness, and you can get it from our VSA 360 in here, but we are still in almost another 20 more days to go. So let's see how the eventual recovery that we see in the month of September. That will be great. Then we'll see October continue to recover. And on the foreign fund flow from the VSA 360, you could see foreign funds are trickling back after respectively about 4 days outflow. They're coming back right now in here, and who knows, if we do see more green up bar that we see here, then more net inflows, foreign funds likely to move higher in all sense. Now let's also look at the Robie FA collection list dating back to a couple episodes. On the episode today is episode 188, so we're looking at 186 and 185 or back on the 29th of September. B Auto, Armada, Getronics and Matrix. Now of course the episode 187 last Monday, we were looking at the B Auto. Now B Auto is also, let's take a look at B Auto from my chart here, switching to a wider chart. B Auto pay a very decent dividend. Looking at the stock fundamental, again Robie FA list is looking at those stocks which are fundamentally stronger, and you could see this gives out a 4.8% dividend, which is much better than what you're getting from the banks. After all, you know, banks are currently raising interest rates, so that will have an impact to a lot of the property stocks. So we pick it up on the 5th of September. Right now it's still around 181, pretty much unchanged, right? And next one was on the 29th of August. We pick it up at the 40.5 cents on 29. Bumi Armada, and Bumi Armada has gone pretty higher due to the surging of the oil and energy stocks. So you can see these stocks move up to 43.5 cents, a potential profit of a 7.4% of 370 ringgit. Just on this stock itself in here, and I do hope you do pick up some of those Robie FA stock. If you do, don't pencil those in there, and I'd like to hear your comment. Rather, many of you are watching from a sideline. Tell me what kind of stocks you're holding, and are they on the Robie FA stocks or not? Then the next one is Globetronics. Pick it up on the 22nd of August, 1 ringgit 25 at that time. Of course, the market did hit higher to 131 in here, and 4.8%, giving it a 240 ringgit profit from a 5k in here. Now notice the market stages hasn't spiked out yet, okay, hasn't spiked out yet, and I do think that this Globetronic, right, from the market stages that you see here, has a lot of potential to move higher. Okay, so a lot of potential to move higher, and this 200-day moving average, just a matter of time. That's what looking at the Globetronics with the good dividend payout, and in the technology stocks, check it out here, and you can see Globtronics has a 6% dividend, where the average sector is only giving out 1.3%, ROE of 18 times, right? So that's clearly showing that with a target price of 143, okay, with a 13.8%. So right now it's 127 in here. 143 is likely where the market is going to be breaking above the 200-day moving average in here. Now next period stock we'll talk about is metrics, which is another property. So the property sectors will see some sort of pullback of the higher overnight interest rate hike that we've seen. So last round when 185, when you first turned green band, 228. Since then it's gone up to 241, hit an upthrust, but still swinging up. You can see the last figure here, 238, hitting 245 for a potential profit of 5.7%, giving it a 285 gross profit from a 5k trade. So that's a pretty good substitute for some of those Robie FA stock. Again, looking from a stock fundamental in here, and you could see it is giving a 5% dividend, right? 5% dividend like Globtronics in here. A nice way to, laugh your way all the way to the bank. Now, if you have some stocks that are strong in dividend, do let me know and pencil those in the on the comment chart in here. So Smart Robie able to pick some of these stocks that will give you a lot of good potential in here, right? And check out the Robie stock this morning, going back to main menu, and you could see, let me just switch to a wider chart here, and right at the middle, hitting that one, you can see there's only one so far. It's Genting Plantation. It has a rating of 5 out of 8, and that's pretty good. And there's none intraday alert today. So some of the stocks that we pick up previously, there's not much of a movement in here. And let's look at the Genting Malaysia right now. Okay, it's still green pentagon. So this is the chart that we have since we're green pentagon. Actually there was a dividend payout. So let's take a look at the Genting Plantation, right? Again, moving along together with the oil and gas sector in here. Let's look at the stock fundamentals, and you could see paying a 4% dividend, a very good for those of you who are longing for the dividend. PE of 9 times, where the sector average is 101. Okay, so the ROE is giving it 11% ROE, so that's pretty decent, although it is still lower than the sector average. Okay, sector average is about 14.5. Okay, and if you have any stocks that you want me to look at, do pencil those in the left, as we will get to it very soon. So as a summary, we are seeing new market rally right now. Of course, the market has not broke up, so we want to teach you how to read those stocks in here. Of course, once it break the 1500 higher, that would be that kind of validation that we have. Now previously we are saying that this market September month are bearish, but we do have that support right now, and with couple of tests as a sign of strength, market is likely to go high. Now some of the stocks we talked previously does give you good dividend, so collecting it while waiting for higher longer term up move will be great, right? Of course, when you see red pentagon, exit it, right, for your some of the shorter term trade in here. And overall Robie FA will give you the kind of dividend coverage from the collection list that we have in here. And this is also part of what we do in our breakfast show and in our program in here, to bring out the best of a trader in our 20-day trading challenge. As you can see, previously we have great winners, Arik, Kitgo, and Zenly, which is also our student, and some of you may be interested to join our program in here to have the good results in our 20-day challenge in here. Very, very good one. One of our winner, Eric, clocked in a 28% profit, while the KLSE was dropping 2% in the month of June in here. Now there's a chance for you right now to sign up for our Malaysian Day, the 12-month membership with 2 months and 1 year free pass worth 1,300 ringgit. This is a really great deal in here. So wait no longer, because the last date will be on the 16th of September, just a couple of days from now in here. And some of you who are ready can join our masterclass that we do regularly in here to bring you to the level that we've seen in some of our 20-day trading challenge in here. Our members able to do much better regardless of how the market. This is an opportunity in here for you to sign up. And this coming month of September, we still have our lineup of our stocks talk live FB every Wednesday night to enhance your trading level in here. So make sure you check it out. This on the 14th of September in here. Spot ideal entry with each stock and trade with our VSA 360. And of course, if you have enjoyed our segment in here, why don't stand a chance to win a 3-month membership worth 1,000 ringgit by just giving a comment on our Google review. That's a QR code in here. That's all you need to do to be able to use some of our new features we did showcase on last Friday in here, our live Facebook also in here, and also sign up for our newsletter. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel in here. And also, if you're ready, go over to the planning and pricing page in here and subscribe to our system in here, and no doubt giving you a great advantage as approved by many of you reviewer in our Google. Now, of course, right now we're going to be looking at a couple of stocks that you have, and if you have them, I'll be happy to look into them. Make no mistake, this market is not going lower, but it is heading higher. It's just that many of you might not able to see it yet because you're not trained in the art of VSA, or at least using VSA 360 in here. Alright, if there's no more stocks for me to review, I thank you for your time. Do join our Telegram chat in here for my morning podcast update, and I'll see you again on the morning podcast on Wednesday and on our live Facebook at 9:30 p.m. every Wednesday night and Friday morning for our breakfast show with VSA Trade. Thank you again. Thank you for your support. We appreciate your time, and I do hope that you learned something this morning. And don't forget to submit to our Google review and win 3-month free membership worth 1,000 ringgit. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.